Hello, everybody. Welcome to an unscheduled episode of Uncommon Sense. For the benefit of those of you who are not familiar with the channel or watching this channel for the first time, the reason why it's called Uncommon Sense is that on this platform, we talk about everyday issues where we try to find logical solutions. But not everyone uses logic. So I just want to let everybody know that I'm currently live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Uh, this is going to be a short stream, and I'm just going to give you my observations regarding this week that just ended. Plus, I'm going to be giving you some updates in regards to my channel. First of all, I just want to give a huge shout out to all the people who saw fit to subscribe to my platform. And I just want to say thank you very much for all the love that all of you has given me. I really appreciate it. I also appreciate the fact that many people watch my material. And the fact of the matter is, my channel is growing. So right now I'm at 114 subs. And I also appreciate the fact that 3 people are currently watching this platform. And I just want to say thank you very much. So if you have not done so, what I'm going to ask you to do as you come in to view the stream, please hit the like button, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And hit the bell notification to all. So therefore, whenever I go live, you have the opportunity to catch it live or catch it on the playback. And I see we have the presence of the Blasian King. Good afternoon, sir. Thank you very much for stopping by and giving me your support. Now, as I said it before, this is going to be very brief. First of all, most of you already know that this past week I was in Philadelphia attending the 2022 convention of the American uh, Federation of State and County Municipal Employees. So I just got home yesterday and I enjoyed my time in Philadelphia. I was able to meet up with other union people. I also was able to check out some of the sites. And I also was able to meet up with Don Armando and Big Bet, so to speak. So I learned a little bit more about him, and he learned a little bit more about me. And, I just find it bizarre why people are attacking the individual. Okay. If he say he's Dominican, he's Dominican. Just keep it at that. Okay. This whole point of going back and forth, you know, it's getting old. Now, as I stated, I was in Philadelphia, um, and I must say I was happy with my stay. I was, happy with all the activities of which I participated in. And actually, this week I actually gained 4 more subs. So all the people that have added um, to my sub count, I just want to say thank you very much. And let me just say a few words in Spanish. Quiero agradecer a todo el mundo que han escrito a mi canal. La verdad que eso, yo soy aquí por el apoyo de ustedes. Yo voy a pedir que si no han escrito, que por favor escriba a mi canal, dale el like y toca la campanita todo para cuando yo preparo el contenido, ustedes tendrán la oportunidad a ver mi contenido en vivo o después en el playback. So that being said, I just appreciate all the support that I've given. Actually, there been some crazy moments um, during the convention. One of them was a resolution to make our organization cop-free, which is something that for the life of me, will never understand. Now, everyone is entitled to their opinions, that sort of thing. But the thing that I find bizarre is an organization, a union is there to embrace everyone who think alike. Okay, we're supposed to be able to embrace everyone. The fact that we had a delegate that presented this resolution, which was loudly defeated, I mean, it does say a lot. Now, let me just get to some of the changes when it's pertaining to my channel. Now, for the last couple of weeks, I've been doing live call-in shows on Sundays and Wednesdays. Due to the fact that London Splaining is going back on the air, and she will be airing her streams on Sundays and Wednesdays. What that means is starting next week, as far as the weekday stream, uh, it's going to be on Thursday nights. It's going to be on the same time, 8 o'clock. But there's going to be a couple of changes. Now, when it comes to my Sunday call-in show, we're going to be talking about everyday issues as always, and it's going to be more of the intellectual side um, as far as those discussions. Now, when it comes to the Thursday live call-in show, it's going to be a little bit more controversial and it's going to be a little bit more spicy. Okay. Now, to be perfectly honest, this is a stretch for me because I usually don't do spicy stuff. But hey ho, I'm going to give it a try. So, for those of you who have been complaining that I don't do spicy material, okay, well, you know what? Starting next week, this is going to be your opportunity to partake of my content. Okay. And just for your own edification, I'm going to be live tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 4 o'clock Central Standard Time. And the topic will be um, how to relax in a stressful world. With all the stuff that's been going on in the last 2 years with C-19 and the controversy regarding the jab and regarding all the social injustice and the gun violence, I mean, it's become a very stressful environment. So we're going to be discussing how we can find ways to relax because when everything is said and done, we do need to relax once in a while, or else we will go completely off the deep end. Now, Tuesday, um, I'm going to be doing a stream in regards to my mother. The reason for that because this Tuesday will mark the second anniversary that my mother passed away. So I'm just going to give you my reflections as it pertains to my mom. My mother was a very strong lady, and the reason why I am the person I am today is because of my mom. So I'm just going to give you some reflections. I might open it briefly, depending if there is a great deal of content. Now, Thursday, the topic is going to be can a 3 or 4 become a wife? Now, for the benefit of those of you that somehow don't know what 3 or 4 is, this referring to um, females who have multiple sexual partners and things of that nature. Let me just give you fair warning. Thursday stream, it's adult material. So I'm gonna ask that anyone that's under 18, please skip this stream out because we are going to be discussing mature topics. I'm going to do my best to keep it relatively YouTube friendly, so to speak. But the reality is we are going to be getting into mature topics. So I'm going to go live on Thursday at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, uh, 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, and 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. And of course, the following week, I'm going to have a stream on Sunday. I haven't figured Sunday, which will be the 24th. So I need to think of a good topic to discuss, but we will have a good topic. And then the following Thursday, which would be, let's see, 27th. Um, the topic is going to be what was the circumstances that led you to lose your virginity? So, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be sharing some interesting stories about how each one of us that had lost our virginity, what was the set of circumstances behind it. And again, for this stream, I am requesting that anyone under the age of 18 years old, please do not participate in this stream because it is going to be mature content. And again, I'm going to try to keep it within the confines as far as the criteria is what's acceptable with YouTube. But it's gonna be frank discussion. So basically, that's the direction I'm going with my platform. Some days will be more of my normal everyday issues, and Thursdays, which will be more of the controversial and spicy talk. So who knows what's going to happen? Which meeting I'm going to ask my moderators who do appear, particularly for Thursdays, to please do their due diligence. And then if anyone who's trying to be disrespectful, to be expelled from the platform. And if necessary, I will put the stream in private if people have the nerve to to show certain members of their amendment, so to speak, because I am not trying to have my channel taken down because of some stupidity that some people might have. Which leads me to the final point. Now, lately, I have had to ban some people from my platform because they're inappropriate content directed towards me and directed towards any one of my guests. I don't like doing that. I will do it without hesitation. Why? Because the fact of the matter is, my platform, like it or not, it's a platform when everybody, and I repeat, everybody will have an opportunity to share information, to share opinions, to share facts. And it's okay if we disagree. The problem is that when people get to be disrespectful or people start to overtalk certain people, that's where I draw the line, which is why certain people have been banned from this platform. And I'm not going to mention any names because those people know who they are. Okay. So the fact of the matter is, there is a certain amount of jealousy towards me, which I find bizarre because I'm just a small YouTube creator with only 114 subs. So what I'm just trying to do is to continue to um, produce quality content. And if you don't like my content, no one's obligating you to watch me. You have literally hundreds of thousands of YouTube creators where you can pick and you can select whatever content that you want. And if you want to, go into a platform where there's a lot of yelling, screaming, cursing, and whatnot, by all means, make yourself home to those platforms. But when it comes to this platform, um, we're going to have adult, reasonable conversations. And again, if you do not like my content, if you think my content is about as exciting as watching paint dry, do yourself a favor. Don't watch me. And that will be cool. So that being said, I'm going to start to wrap this up. First of all, I appreciate the fact that there's currently 5 people watching this stream on a Saturday afternoon, which is I find it to be um, gratifying because usually in the weekends people are outside They're doing socializing, they're doing household chores and whatnot. So I do appreciate all the love and support that all of you have given me. And just to let everybody know, season 4 will begin on Sunday, August the 7th. And the theme for season 4 will be separating truth from fiction. So we're going to continue to have, in my opinion, interesting topics. Some of them will be controversial. Good afternoon, panarican. Thank you very much for stopping by. Um, Next month, I'm going to be doing a stream completely in Spanish, and the topic will be why are there Latinos that do not speak Spanish? So we're going to get into a discussion as far as what are the many reasons and the many factors that exist. Let me just, okay. I am well. Thank you very much for asking. Okay. Um, the fact of the matter is, when it comes to Latinos, many of them, after the first generation, they do not know much Spanish or they don't know Spanish at all. And in my case, I know that I speak Spanish like a gringo, but at least I can speak it. And generally, most people understand what I am saying. So we're going to have a discussion. And there are many factors as far as why there are Latinos that don't speak Spanish. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give a brief translation into Spanish. A partir del próximo mes vamos a tener una programación completamente en español y la tema sería ¿por qué hay latinos que no hablan español? El motivo por eso, porque que nos encontramos en nuestras comunidades, que personas después de la primera generación, ellos no hablan mucho español o no hablan español, o si hablan español, habla como un gringo. Entonces vamos a hablar el motivo, por eso, el por qué hay personas que no hablan español. Hello, 18th mother. Good afternoon, sir. Thank you very much. Um, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop the link briefly. If anyone wants to enter the panel to chew the fact briefly, otherwise, I'm just going to end it. And to be perfectly honest, I wasn't even planning to invite anyone, but being that there's some people on the platform, um, by all means. And I just want to say that currently there's 5 people watching the stream, and I see we have another visitor. We have James Matt. Good afternoon, sir. How are you doing today? I just want to let everybody know that James Matt also has a, um, a channel with the same name. And what he does, he talks about what's called a mixed language. Now, I am not an expert on that, so I would not rather discuss it. Perhaps one day James will enter the platform and you can share it with the audience. Um, what is this mixed language? What is his purpose? He is a young YouTube creator, um, and in fact, we have someone here. So, before, okay, so let's just go disclaimer. The views of the panelists who enter the chat are those of the are not necessarily those of hosts on the channel. Any attempt to contact and copy the material without the permission of host or the channel is prohibited. By appearing on the call, you waive your rights to the images in your platform. Some of the people might say might be considered controversial or happy. Anyone that appears to be under the influence of alcohol or drugs will be immediately removed from the platform. If you don't like the content, you can block the channel. And now we're going to bring in our guests. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Hello. Hey, shout out to my YouTube dad, Jose Nagron. Thank you for allowing
Okay.
me on your platform.
Okay, just
How you doing?
okay, just give me a moment. Okay. Hello? If you,
Hello. I'm
hello,
here.
James. How you doing today, sir?
Great.
Okay.
Yeah, I support your content and all that stuff.
I appreciate it very much, sir. I do have to look at your content. Now, you have mentioned on previous platforms that you thought there is a language that's mixed.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's spoken by mixed people. Yeah,
okay,
it was a
and of
lost
course,
language.
okay, and of course, I just want to acknowledge the fact that we have my cyber daughter Denise on the chat. I'm sorry. Good afternoon, daughter. It's so much. I'm happy that you saw fit to enter the chat. Let's get Rakim. Hello, Rakim.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Shout out to my YouTube
Mm.
dad, Jose Negron. Thank you once again for allowing me on your platform. How you
I'm doing fine. To be perfectly honest, I wasn't planning to open it up, but the fact of the matter is, I saw there's a lot of activity. So I decided, you know what? Hey ho, let's do that. Okay. And I see we have the Golden Goddess. Good afternoon. I love your avatar. I mean, it looks beautiful. Thank you very much for stopping by. Okay. And Panarican, if you want to join the panel, what I'll do is I'll drop the link again. So
Yeah, I'm warm and cozy right now in my bed.
okay, that sounds good.
Yep.
Yeah. And I just want to let everybody know, if you have not done so, please subscribe to Golden Gods' channel. It does get interesting. Sometimes it does get a little spicy, so to speak, but it's all good. So
Right, she's a good content creator.
yeah, she is.
I go on her live sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Now, James, I got a question. Are you still dealing with Rashid, or you basically had stopped that?
Yeah, I stopped there like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Unless she put her name in my mouth. Well, say something bad. Say something else about me. Then other than that, I won't deal with it. You know, unless it get too extreme. You know.
Okay. So let's bring Rakim into it. What's your thoughts?
But other than that, then I'm not. You know.
Okay.
well, I'm just tuning in. I came in, you know, I believe when you was in the middle of speaking on the subject matter. What is the subject actually? 'Cause I'm just
You know what? What I do is I just talk about my observations. So there's really not anything specific. Normally, I don't open up on the panel, but the fact of the matter is, since there was so much activity, I decided to drop the link and let whoever wished to opine to do so.
okay, definitely. So what we observing today, what we learning?
Okay. Well, the fact of the matter is, I was in Philadelphia. I did enjoy my stay. What it was a union convention that I was attending, and I just found out yesterday that the location for our convention for 2024 will be in Chicago.
Oh wow, my hometown.
Yes. Uh, no slight to Chicago. I was kind of hoping it would be LA, but you know what? Hey ho, it's okay.
No, I definitely understand that. What's better than the palm trees in the Pacific Ocean? I definitely understand that. Warm weather, you can't be Los Angeles.
Oh, look what Denise is saying. You know what? You gotta love Denise. You gotta love Denise. I mean, I swear. I mean,
What I hope saying not to be in your personal business or anything, but are you married?
I'm divorced.
Oh, okay. My bad.
No, but you know what? It's okay. Um, panarican, if you want to join the panel, by all means do so. I love the fact that you comment and you see fit to comment, but I would love for you um, to enter, to say a couple of words. If you don't feel comfortable, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, I'm married.
Okay. Now,
But
one thing I keep hearing that people think that you're a kid.
I'm not.
I know that, but for some reason, I guess listening to your voice, because you do sound young.
Yeah, I'm 24. My
Okay.
voice still developing.
Okay, fine. Now I see we have another comment. Okay. Okay, cool. Uh, Rakim, wish to opine?
Yes. Um, I'm sorry, Jose. I couldn't hear you. What did you say?
No, I just said, do you wish to say, is there anything that you want to talk about? Anything that's on your mind? Because basically, it's more or less an open forum.
Oh, okay. Well, no, not really. Just hoping that things will get better as far as these gas prices and these you know increases on food and hearing about these different food shortages. Adult issues, adult issues
Yes.
that we're all dealing with. As far as the economy goes and how things are traveling in that
Hmm.
wrong direction. I mean,
Okay.
Jesus Christ, I went to buy energy to keep me up while
Okay.
I'm working, and I'm like,
Okay.
$3.20. Jesus Christ.
Okay. I just want to acknowledge the presence of Moon Chasers. Good afternoon, sir. I'm going to ask if you have not done so, please subscribe to Moon Chasers channel and check his content out. I mean, it's a lot of it is interesting, and it can get a little spicy, but to each one's own. Okay. Okay, you know what? I'm sorry to hear that. But you know what? If you want, what you can do is when the stream does end, if you want to enter the backstage, by all means you can do so. I do understand, and I appreciate your input nevertheless. Please continue, okay?
Yes, just talking about these food shortages, the direction that the economy is heading into, and just a lot of things that people are dealing with. I know it's going to be we're pretty much in the tail end of a recession, and it's about to get ugly out here the way things are going. So I just hope people are being frugal. A lot of people are stacking up in your coins, and able to manage your finances through these turbulent times because it's getting wild out
Okay, I see. Um, I was on Radical Stream last night, and there was a bit where the first lady in a speech in front of Latinos referred to us as tacos. Uh,
there. I did hear about that. I believe Denise might have uh, covered that statement. I haven't heard the statement per se from the first lady, but I did hear based off of Denise's covering that topic or like explaining. So can you elaborate a little bit on that for me?
Okay, well, okay. What happened was um, the first lady was attending a conference with Latinos in Texas. I think she was talking with a bunch of Chicanos and whatnot, and then she talking about how you know we're like tacos and talking about you going to the bodegas, and which she can't even pronounce bodegas correctly. Now, I understand what she was trying to say. It's just that it sounded so cringy.
Yeah, yeah, about as cringy as Kamala putting hot sauce in her purse, or Hillary talking about hot sauce in her purse. That's understandable. She shouldn't have said that. You don't have to reference race, especially when you're talking to a group of people, because it comes off as pandering. And the last thing people want to do is feel like they can be pandered to actually, further whatever agenda that you have. Say people in Texas, especially those she was speaking to, are very intelligent people. Don't pander to these people for
Okay.
push a narrative and try to make them look like fools.
Okay.
She's a go crunch.
Yes. One thing I love about Denise is her sense of humor. You gotta admit, she has a unique sense of humor. Now, James, what led you to discover the mixed language?
Yeah, I was trying to find out our history and stuff like that, and I found the language, and I'm trying to develop the language into modern time. And because I'm interested in mixed race ideas, all that stuff.
Okay,
That's
cool,
why
May I
cool.
ask what language is that?
it's called a mixed a Gaelic language.
A Gaelic language, like the Irish, like Gaelic?
Yeah, kind of, but mixed race people spoke it. Anybody can speak it now, but
Oh, really? You mean like mixed race, like what type of mixed race? Like black and white mixed race, or
any kind, like any, it, just like mixed race people.
what was their ethnicities that made up like of the mixed people that spoke?
The language was first spoken in Africa.
You said it was spoken in where?
In Africa,
Oh, it was spoken in Africa, and it was mixed race people in Africa at that particular
yes,
time.
in the sixth century.
Really?
Mhm.
That's news to me.
I'm gonna write a book on it, guys. It's gonna take 4 years to make because I gotta get publishers, all that stuff. But it's gonna be out.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So the language, like what's some of the words that were spoken with the languages? Have you found like any articles or anything that has been written in this language? I mean, at least like translated from that time period.
No, I'm trying to translate it for you guys. That's where I'm gonna make a dictionary, guys.
Gotcha. So was it like a mixed language, or was it just Gaelic from the Irish, or was it like Irish that migrated into Africa in the sixth century, and they were
Yeah, it became like it was like in this BC era, like every other language is discovered and modelized and all the stuff. People stopped speaking it in the 19th century,
oh, okay. That's interesting, man, because I do know it is
but yeah,
languages
it
that
was
are
first discovered in the BC era,
gotcha,
just like every other language. You know,
gotcha.
Okay. I just want to acknowledge the fact that there is currently 10 people viewing the stream, and I got 9 likes, and I'm a little surprised that there's actually that many people interested in my content because Saturday, people are busy doing household chores and things like that, and they're going out enjoying themselves. So the fact that we have this much activity, I just want to say thank you very much for the support of all of you.
You're welcome.
No,
Okay.
absolutely, absolutely. So I just wanted to check in for a brief second, Jose, seeing that you did a stream. So I just wanted to join for a quick minute because actually I'm in the process of working right now myself. So
Okay.
thank you once again for allowing me on your platform. I highly appreciate it. And,
Well, thank you very much. The fact that okay, now question: when are you going to be doing another live?
I may do one tomorrow. Actually, it looks like I'm going to have
I'm making a live today.
free time.
Okay,
I
what
may
time?
do
Okay,
at
okay,
7, around 7 in the evening.
okay. This will be today, or this is going to be
No, it's
tomorrow.
going to be tomorrow.
Mine's gonna
Okay,
be today.
okay, that's good. Okay, because well, you know what? I have a stream going on at 5.
Okay.
Okay. Well, wait. It's 7 o'clock. Is it 7 o'clock your time?
Yeah, 7 o'clock Central Time.
Okay. Denisse
Oh,
maybe go. Denisse has a stream going on at the same time though.
oh, really? No, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. So I'll be able to push it back.
Okay, no problem. James, you said that you're going to be going live today.
Yes, I went live yesterday too.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it
Uh,
will probably be around 6.
okay. Uh, Rakeem, before you go, would you like to share a little information about your channel?
Sure. Right now, my channel is in the infant stages. It's named after myself, the 18th letter. Um, Usually, I'm just going to be covering topics such as, serious topics and also fun topics as well. Because who wants to be on the channel where it's serious all the time? We already see enough things on YouTube that triggers our emotions, that makes us angry, or make you sad. I really want to be able to bring, something to the table that's going to, make people laugh. We talk about funny stories, talk about embarrassing stories, reminisce on on our childhoods, and really I just cover things within the Black American culture and things from a Black American man's perspective, and go into the history of music and pretty much Black American history, and and cover current events on my channel. So right now, like I said, once again, it's in its infant stages. It's in its infant stage, and we'll be bringing you all more future content
Okay.
in years' time. So thank you very much.
Okay. Well, thank you very
But
much for stopping by, Rakeem. Be safe out there.
mine like the same thing, but mixed race people issues.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I actually did a stream last week regarding the biracial and multiracial community as far as the issues that they deal with, because unfortunately, James, there's not a lot of people that know about the issues that biracial and multiracial people face. So I just wanted to share with the audience some information. Um, so if there's anything else that you want to add, Joaquin, before you go,
No, I just wanted to say I'll have to check James' channel out because I'm interested in learning more about his channel as well. So
okay,
thank you all very much. You guys have a good night. And
okay,
shout
take
out once
care.
again to my YouTube dad, Jose Negron. You guys take
All
care.
right, take care, Joaquin. Be safe out there.
Right.
James,
Okay.
is there anything that you would like to add before I start to wrap this up?
Yeah. Thank you, Jose, for letting me on here. I appreciate you,
Sure.
and God bless.
No, no problem. I just want to let you know that here it's a safe zone for people to come in and to share their point of view, because sometimes and certain platforms is very hard because you have certain people that are not open to different opinions and different viewpoints. So I just want to let you know regarding the fact that this is a safe, that this is a, this is a safe zone. Yeah,
Right.
you know what, Panarican, yeah, it's drama out there, so I'm basically just gonna try to stay
I
above
mean,
all.
yeah, I mean it's drama in every group, but we push for it.
Yeah.
Okay, bye, Jose.
All right, thank you very much, and
Mhm.
no, don't be a stranger. You're more than welcome to drop by.
Right. Wait, I gotta ask you a question. Are you
Sure.
multiracial?
Actually, Latinos by nature are multiracial because
Yeah.
first of all we get our culture from um, from the indigenous people, from Africa, and from Spain. So by nature, I mean, we are multiracial. It's just that
Right.
with us, we don't put so much emphasis on whether it be white, black, or whatever. We focus is more on our culture. So I don't know if that answers your question.
Yeah, that's we kind of doing the same thing over there too on my channel too. I warned about culture, all that stuff. Trying
Okay.
to make it better, trying to make it better for this community.
Yeah.
And you welcome on my channel too, Jose.
Thank you very much. One of these days, I will stop by, show my support. And I just want to encourage people, if you're not done so, please subscribe to James Maps. He is a young YouTube creator. Um, so I gotta ask you, please subscribe and watch his content. Is there anything else that you wish to add before I wrap this up?
No, just have a good week and just have a good day. All
Thank
that
you
stuff.
very much. So be safe out there.
You too.
All
God
right. Thank you. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you my final remarks. And the fact of the matter is, I did not plan to make this a live stream, but the fact of the matter is, there was a considerable amount of activity in the chat. So I figured, hey, hell, I'll open it up. First of all, I just want to thank all the people who did put their comments in the chat, and I'd like to thank the presence of the 18th Mother and Jane Snaps. Okay. And thank you very much. Gigi, you mentioned something about um, perhaps doing a stream regarding another stream that on my platform regarding biracial and multiracial people. And you know what? We can discuss that uh, the next time that you go live and see how we can schedule it. Because I do want my audience to be aware regarding biracial, multiracial people and about the issue that all of you face. I just want to, okay, let's see. And we have, well, okay, I don't know if James is still in the chat or what have you. But as always, Blasian King, thank you very much uh, for stopping by. And I do appreciate the fact that there's still 9 people, approximately 8 people watching the stream. So, and of course, okay. So I actually enjoy the fact that people stop by and just to chew the fat, so to speak. And I also appreciate the fact that it's got quite a bit of activity for a Saturday afternoon stream. And I might do this more often, particularly if I do see a lot of chatter in the stream. And I just want to say thank you very much. And I'm going to ask those that have not done so, please subscribe, like, and hit the bell notification to all. So therefore, whenever I do prepare content, You will either have the opportunity to watch it live or catch it on the playback. And and one thing, if you find my content to be um, worthy of your support, I also have a Cash App where you can make a donation, and you can. And my Cash App is $cute1NY. So again, it is cute1NY. If anyone wants to submit a donation, um, it could be $1, it could be 50 cents, it could be whatever. Any donation will be appreciated, and it will be used to try to continue to produce content for my channel. Now that being said, I'm going to wrap this up. And again, it's been a real pleasure to discuss with all of you, and I hope to see all of you tomorrow at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, and 4 o'clock Central Standard Time. And the topic, again, will be how to relax in a stressful world, because we'll be dealing with a great deal of stress. So, that being said, um, I'm going to close the same way I always close. Do not let the errors of the past damage your future, and we must do everything possible to minimize our contact with a mentally and intellectually challenged, because if we fail to do so, we will be infected by their stupidity and massive insanity. That being said, this has been another unplanned but successful live call-in show. So I'm just going to say good day, take care, and peace.
You strong.